All right. Okay, so this is going to be the first in a series of videos that I plan on making about this like hit the wall discourse on the internet. So I've been consuming a lot of this content about women who hit the wall. If you don't know that, it's what that is. It's basically it's red pill sort of men's rights activists talking about older women who used to have a lot of options but no longer have options. And I will tell you that that is true for me. It certainly felt that when I was younger, for the most part, obviously not in every single case, but for the most part, if I wanted commitment, I could basically snap my fingers and get it. And now I can't. So, and there are a couple things I want to say about that. In this video, I want to talk about how it's sort of pushed as like this, like revenge. So it kind of seems like these guys maybe got turned down a lot when they were younger, and now they get this revenge. They get to see like the women that turned them down, struggle being alone, So I can totally see why that might feel good, to watch us struggle when you guys were struggling before. But here's one thing I have to say about that. So while it is true that this is this is excruciating for me. Like if I went, I'm doing bird hands. If I went through, if I told you how hard this has been for me, you might actually feel bad for me, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm just going to say that I don't know if it's the revenge that you think it is. So when I look back on my life, I'm 43, or I'll be 43 in a week, okay? I'll be 43 in 6 days, so wish me happy birthday. Anyway, when I look back, as a 43-year-old, when I look back on my life, it's pretty cool. Some of it actually doesn't even seem real. I don't even want to go into it, but a couple things maybe off the bat. So I taught, at the university level from 2009 to 2023. I got to go to Coachella for free on an artist pass. I got to work as a bartender in, New York City bars and clubs. I've gotten to work in giant infrastructure projects in New Jersey, like somewhat recently. How did that happen? I'll tell you. I've gotten a lot. Oh, I've been a paid mural artist. I probably will do more of those. I'm just taking a break from everything because I don't want to just scramble, because I've been kind of like part of the reason why I've gotten to do all these cool things is because I've kind of been scrambling for the next thing. But anyway, I've gotten to do a lot of cool things, and they don't replace being married and having a family. They don't. But most of these things I did either like before my early 30s and before, or, the infrastructure job, I could have been married, with a family and done that job. There was another woman who was married, who was doing that job. She didn't have a family yet, but I think she was planning on. So, what's the point here? The point here is that, all right, so let me just read this here. I didn't fully prepare, but so basically, to all the dudes out there laughing at us post-wall women, yeah, it does suck to hit the wall. It sucks. But I've got some amazing experiences to look back on, and I can use these experiences to contribute to society and build a new life based on those contributions. Even if it is by myself, like as a nun, I don't want to live by myself. I don't want that. But you know what? If that's what, God or if that's my future, if that's my destiny, I'm going to make the most of it. And you better believe I'm not going to look back on the things that I've done, these memories that I've had, that I described to you. And I haven't even gone into it, because if I went into all of it, like, I don't know, I would seem crazier than I do now, I think. But the point here is that even though, and it doesn't make up for it, it doesn't, but I know I can do things. And I know that because I've done them. So when you're sitting here laughing at me for not having a husband and a family, yeah, it does hurt, but it doesn't take away from the fact that I've had experiences that were great, and I will have more experiences that will be great. So, I don't know. Hate to burst your bubble, but that's that. I have 4 more that I'm gonna make them into. I thought it was gonna take a long time, so I made them into separate videos, but maybe I will. We'll see. All right, that's that.